Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Writing Practices. In today's tutorial, we're going to walk through how to write a work visa employer relocation letter. This type of letter is typically written by a company to confirm the relocation of an employee to another country for work, and it plays a crucial role in the visa application process. So, let's dive right in. And as always, we'll go step by step, following the exact structure of the template so you can write your own letter with confidence. Company letterhead and sender information. We start the letter on the company's official letterhead. This adds legitimacy and formality to the document. If you're not using a digital letterhead, make sure you include the company name, full company address, contact email, and phone number at the very top. This shows the letter is coming directly from an authorized and official source. Here's what that might look like: company name, company address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. Every piece of this information is essential. It tells the visa officer where the employer is based and how to contact them if needed. Date. Next, we include the date the letter is written. This should be placed just below the company details. Always use the format that matches the country you're applying to. For example, in the US, it's usually month, day, year. Including the correct date ensures the letter is seen as current and valid for the visa application timeline. Salutation, to whom it may concern. This type of letter is typically addressed to the embassy, consulate, or visa officer reviewing the application. Since you may not know the exact name of the official, we use the generic salutation, to whom it may concern. This is formal and perfectly acceptable for official immigration or HR correspondence. Subject line: why this letter is being written. After the salutation, we include a clear subject line that summarizes the purpose of the letter. For this case, it might read: Subject: employer letter for employee relocation for work visa purposes. This sets the tone and immediately tells the reader why the letter matters. It's not a casual reference, it's an official statement meant to support a visa relocation application. Opening paragraph, confirming the employee's current role and purpose of relocation. Now let's move into the body of the letter, starting with the first paragraph. I am writing on behalf of employee's full name, who is currently employed with company name. As a job title, since start date. This letter serves to confirm our intention to relocate employee's full name to our office in destination country or city, as part of an internal transfer or job assignment, and to support their application for a type of work visa. Visa. This paragraph does several important things. First, it introduces who the employee is, what their current job title is, and when they started working with the company. Then it explains the main purpose of the letter. The company is requesting a work visa to allow this employee to relocate internationally. Be sure to provide exact names, job titles, and dates to make this paragraph concrete and credible. It gives immigration officers the necessary context to understand the situation right from the start. Body paragraph 1, the reason behind the relocation. Let's move to the second paragraph, which gives context for the relocation. The relocation is part of our company's strategic expansion and talent mobility plan. Employee's name has consistently demonstrated exceptional performance, and we believe their skills and experience will significantly contribute to our operations in destination location. The new position will be new job title, if applicable, and it will commence on proposed start date, with a contract duration, if applicable. This paragraph explains why the relocation is happening. It's not just about moving someone across the globe, it's part of a larger company strategy. By mentioning the employee's performance, you're showing that the relocation is based on merit and business need, not personal preference. Also, if the employee is being promoted or taking on a new role, mention it clearly here. Include the new title, start date, and contract duration. These details help immigration officers assess whether the job is legitimate and how long the individual intends to stay. Body paragraph 2, employer's commitment and financial responsibility. Now, we assure the visa authorities that the company will be responsible for the logistics and expenses. As their employer, company name will be responsible for all relevant relocation costs, including travel expenses, temporary housing, and support in adjusting to the new location. Additionally, we confirm that employee's name. will receive a salary of amount in local currency, along with applicable benefits as per our standard employment policies. This paragraph is incredibly important. It shows that the employer is fully backing the move, financially and logistically. Covering things like travel and housing tells immigration authorities that the employee will not be a financial burden on the destination country. This assurance strengthens the work visa application significantly. You should also clearly state the salary and mention that benefits are in line with company policies. Transparency around compensation builds trust and reinforces the legitimacy of the job offer. Supporting documents. What you're including with the letter. After laying out all the key details, the next paragraph lets the reader know that you've attached supporting documents. Please find attached a copy of the employee's signed employment contract, position details, and salary breakdown for your reference. Should you require any further information or clarification, feel free to contact us directly. This is where you list out the documents being submitted along with the letter. These typically include the signed contract, role description, and proof of compensation. Offering contact information for further clarification adds a professional touch and shows your willingness to cooperate. Remember, embassies appreciate clarity. Don't send mystery attachments. Label each one and let the reader know exactly what to expect. Closing paragraph, a polite request. Now we wrap up with a respectful closing that summarizes the request. We respectfully request that you consider this letter in support of employees' full names visa application. It's brief, polite, and to the point. You're not begging, you're formally requesting a review and consideration of the information you've provided. Signature and sender details. Finally, close the letter with a proper sign-off and your signature. Sincerely, your full name, your position or title, company name, signature if printed. Make sure the person signing the letter is authorized to do so, ideally someone in HR or a senior manager. Include both the printed name and signature, especially if it's a physical copy. For digital submissions, a scanned signature is usually accepted. And that's it. You've just completed a formal work visa employer relocation letter. Every part of this letter plays a role, from the introduction and background to the salary details and supporting documents. It's not just about explaining the relocation, it's about showing that the company is fully involved, supportive, and has a structured plan for the employee. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Writing Practices for more in-depth tutorials like this one. Also, feel free to drop a comment below if you have questions about your specific visa letter or if you'd like me to cover a different letter in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.